Mm. Well. The beast is loose. Roar. Beast is loose. Grand Rising. Feeling rather beastly this morning, ladies, gentlemen. I'm feeling rather beastly. I told y'all I wasn't being nice this year. I told y'all the nice guy stuff was over. Y'all, why am I hearing my drawers again? Let me go push. Hey, for us, Charles. Told y'all, nice guys. And y'all, my inability to remember that I'm wearing underclothes, clothes is crazy. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for being here. A beast of a man has arrived. Yes, indeed. The chat is jumping early. It's definitely appreciate that. Grand rising to everybody. Hopefully everybody rests properly. And thank y'all for being in here with a beast of a man. As I go through this topic. Let's see. Shout out to Miss Baby Yaya. How you doing, Baby Yaya? Be a beast and clean your place up, my G. Shout out to Baby Yaya. Come help me. Baby Yaya G. Baby Yaya? I'm just call you Baby. Baby, I'm going to tell you something. I'll be busy. And it's not dirty. It's just very cluttered. And so I really do need help. I'm very unorganized. That's one of my flaws. I'm not a perfect man. So that's one of my flaws. Shout out to the lovely Judy Hall. Thank you so much, Miss Judy Hall, for being in here. Baby Yaya. Have a blessed day. Stay up all the time. You too, Baby Yaya. Thank you so much for being here. Stick around for the message of Beast of a Man. About to give it to you. If you have an opportunity, if not, catch the replay. Shout out to Miss Tammy. Appreciate you so much, Beast. Miss Tammy. Yes, indeed. Somebody new in the chat. Miss Tammy, thank you for being here. Are you new? You know what I'm saying? Are you familiar with the Beast and his pup? She's in the back resting. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen, hit the like. I did not know you can do that, y'all. Do y'all know? Yesterday, I just figured that out. The chat was saying that, but I double tapped it and to get a like. I said, that really works. So shout out to the lovely Jessica Herbert, beautiful sister, always supportive in the chat. Oh, Miss Tammy, oh, you gonna love this. Miss Tammy, you gonna love this. I'm a beast of a man. And you're definitely going to be impressed. Best kept secret on YouTube. And I'm here now. They should never let a beast loose. A lot going on. The chat will fill you in a lot about me as you go in, because a lot of people have been coming over, and so they'll tell you a lot about it. But I'm sure you will enjoy the content for sure. Shout out to Erica, Miss Erica Crawford. All praise to Donald Trump. I would say it in G. Well, if you think so, but I'm gonna tell you what, he got his own. He planned on saving himself and his people, himself first. I'm not mad at that. He not a shout out to, oh, I got some new people in. Shout out to Miss Nene. What's up, Miss Nene? Nene Beats. You what you make Nene Beat? Appreciate you so much, Miss Nene, for being here. Y'all here with a beast of a man early in the morning. I couldn't be, I'm in rare form this morning, y'all. I'm in rare form this morning, y'all, because this morning's message is very, very clear. Man, my daughter, Marc. Fuck out the way. Let me get into this, y'all. Let me get into this very seriously. There's a lot of black men, y'all. And my channel is for the uplifting of self-esteem and masculinity of black men first. If anybody else gets anything from that, great. But I'm looking to build quality men first, right? Men of guts and integrity and men who have heart. So that way they can then be the men that they need to be. So that's what this whole thing is about. And I hear a lot of black men saying that they don't believe that marriage benefits them. And why it doesn't benefit them, because of the American standards and the courts being involved, and all of that's true. I'll believe all of that plays a role. They're not incorrect, but see, they're listening to somebody. They're listening to other men who have money. They're listening to a guy like Corey Holcomb. They're listening to other individuals who only could knock women because they had money. You know what I mean? They never really had a woman really deal with them on the strength of the fact that she liked him, and he was just a hell of a guy, and she was willing to, you know what I'm saying, go all in on him because she liked the swag, right? And let's just keep it real, y'all, because that's what awesome do over here. Black people as a whole only have 2.5% of wealth in this country. This is the wealth pie, y'all. This is the wealth pie, okay? This is the wealth pie accumulatively in the country. Who has what? Black people have a sliver that is like this, right? This is black people's sliver of wealth in America. And yet we're always talking about not getting married because we're losing. Losing what, nigga? You ain't got shit. So what the fuck you talking about losing? Even the people who y'all think have money have nothing, because they don't have a seat at the table of power. They don't have their hands on the levers of power. They don't. They have some finances. They have some money, but yet they don't have access. And if that's all you worried about is money, you a mark anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said it, and I don't care about no smoke neither. Shout out to the chat. The chat is jumping absolutely early this morning. I couldn't be more in a great mood to be a beast, because I'm really ready to feast this morning. Shout out to right off to the lovely Trey Maria's in here. Miss Jessica Herbert, please like, subscribe. Please do what Miss Herbert says, or a beast gonna come get y'all. I'll come see about you. You don't want me to come see. That's my new little thing, y'all. Hello from the UK. What up, though, Peter? Peter Bucknell from the UK. What's going on, man? I've never been to the UK. I do like that voice y'all got over there. I'm going to tell you something, Peter. A lot of women have said I remind them of Idris Elba. You know what I'm saying? I said, listen, I ain't got his money and I ain't got that damn voice. He got that goddamn voice. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to El Cheapo. Lovely El Cheapo is in here. Grand Rising El Cheapo. El Cheapo, West Coast in the house. You know what I'm saying? El Cheapo, El Cheapo always up early. She tap in and then she gonna go back to sleep. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony. It's his Clifton Powell. Clifton Powell about 70. I do like Clifton Powell. Y'all, if y'all don't know, that's Pinky from the what's my man name? Next Friday. And what he tell him, Tony? He said, hey, look here, JW, slow this motherfucker down, man. You almost made me spill this yak on this $200 soup. Man, shout out to Clifton Powell, man. Let's see. Yo, yes indeed. I'm half asleep. You always half asleep. I know you're gonna pop me in for a minute and you're gonna be out. I think you are so I think so-called. Okay, you text that again. I'll get it. Now, y'all, why this thing's important? Some people say awesome. People can do what they want to do. They don't want to get married, they don't want to get married. It's not a matter of doing what you want to do. This is what people don't understand, chat. Yes, you can do what you want to do. However, should you? I want to make something very clear. A lot of y'all are selfish. You don't like to hear this from a beast, but I'm going to tell you. Because I don't care about subscribers and I don't care about people liking me. I told y'all I was going to be more hateful this year. So you can get that coming. Now, the world was built and everything that we have is because somebody made a sacrifice for us. There were people who you didn't know who sacrificed to be here. There were people previous that were doing things to put us in a position to be where we are. This fantasy world that you can do what you want to do and you don't owe anybody else and it's all about you, it's your problem. Shout out to my mother said, you were like a dad to me. Hey, what up? Hey, how you doing, man? Listen, I'm glad. I like that. Listen, I ain't got no money for you, but I got some words of wisdom. Where did my chat go? Okay. I ain't got no money for you, but I got some words of wisdom. Let me see here. Shout out to Cody Roach. You know, if people do what they want to do, then they are just like, oh my God, look at all this shit I can do. And it's like all the cops who just start just pour out of different pores. Shout out to Cody Roach. One of my God. Maybe when they be after. I owe everybody at this crap because I'm still stealing crack for years, man. I owe a few $100 on that. You got a lot going on in there, Cody. It's hard for me to follow them long messages, man, because I'm trying to stay focused on the message and also give y'all the smoke at the same time. All right, so I apologize. Shout out to Worth. What up, though, Worth? Beast of a man in here. Worth, you in here with Beast of a man. Worth, you gonna love this channel. I'm a very, very rare man, and I can get a smoke up. Now, let me see. No. Shout out to Jessica. Destiny, if Cody's saying something productive, let him stick around. If not, please remove him because I'm trying to focus on what the fuck I'm doing. And I don't know if he's trying to fuck the chat up or not. If not, fuck him. Let me see. Now, shout out to the lovely Destiny. Moderator extraordinaire is here. She gonna get y'all together now. Y'all better be hoping mine don't come. Let's see. The Pink Rose get here is really on. Let me see. I just joined. You're tripping. Let me see. I can't remove him. I don't have a jacket. You know what, Miss Trey Marie? You getting real close. You looking like you've been around. You're getting around. You definitely been around. You're definitely getting close. Now, jackets are reserved for very, very special. Very, very special. Very, very special. And I think Miss Destiny, I think Miss Trey Marie is working on something. I really do. I think Miss Trey Marie has become a real supporter of the show. We shall see. I like to see it. Now, back to a beast message. What makes you, Mark, think that you're going to get some woman to pop your children out, to pop your big head ass babies out, and give you a legacy and put her life? I don't know if you Marks really understand and how serious childbirth is. No, you don't, because you never did it. You didn't have to do it. So you don't have to put yourself through the rigors of childbirth. You didn't have to do that, right? Men do not give women enough credit for this. Women, the hell that they catch physically, mentally, and spiritually to bring your seed to bear life is something that men could never do. And everybody knows I'm a beast of a man. Also don't do no simping. But this is just a fact. Not only does her body change, not only does she lose, I've seen women have lost hair. Women have their self-esteem issues. There is
There's skin issues. There's weight issues. She may never recover from the trauma of bringing your child. The average woman picks up, I looked this up, y'all, previously. The average woman picks up a total of about 20 pounds when she's bringing your child into the world. 20 pounds. Can you believe that, y'all? The average woman picks up a total of about 20 pounds. And in some cases, depending on how old she is, even more so, right? So there's all of these issues and issues that I would never understand nor even claim to understand. This is the things that and I don't even like to say understand, y'all, because I could never understand this. However, I do recognize them, and I do realize that it's a real thing that these women go through in order to bring our seeds into the world. And you mean to tell me that you will deny her the opportunity to be married? You want a seed and a legacy, but you won't give her the security? You out your goddamn mind. Let me tell y'all something. My daughter's not signing up for that, your dumbass plan. I'm telling you, every woman is not going to be your baby mama, Mark. So if you think that somebody's just going to sign up and not have the security of a commitment, I'm talking about a real commitment. Not no we married under the sun bullshit. And man, ain't nobody, listen, I don't accept that. That's not good enough to bring to her father. You can't bring me, oh babe, daddy, he said that we was married because God said so under the sun, and we don't need the state involved. Yeah, well, that nigga sure got what he wanted though, didn't he? So you don't get what you want, so you have no security. That's what you telling me. It's like working on a trapeze without no net. Man, get the fuck out of my face, man. You niggas is stupid. Shout out to the lovely TBA. TBA, word on the street has it, Grand Rising, that you are 71. Did you put that in the chat? Is TBA, is the lovely and combo, shout out to TBA, mental health is in the building. Everybody get it together. Let me see. I'm getting dressed. Okay, TBA, that's what, are you, I gotta know that. My lead moderator extraordinaire, Miss Maya is here. Grand Rising, Miss Maya. We just had a troll, you would have got them together. You definitely would have got them together. I gotta know that, Miss T, because because then I almost, a beast's heart almost got warm. I got this warm feeling, y'all know, I hate it. I had to push it down. I said, I've been talking to TBA like she young. I said, I don't talk to my elders that way. And TBA, I said to myself, I said, Austin, you talking to a 71-year-old woman like she your peer? I had no idea. And so I guess it came about, TBA, because you had mentioned that previous, you had said you had granddaughters, and I guess that was in the chat. So it was like TBA 71. I said, what? So I've been talking to a 71-year-old woman like she's my peer? That is unacceptable. And so that was how that came about. Shout out to my TBA said she not 70. Oh, that was all cap. Okay. All right. Because I was confused for a minute. That had a beast in a tizzy. You know what I'm saying? The beast don't like being in no tizzy. Okay, great. Now I keep talking to you like I want to talk to you. Hey, TV, I can talk to you like I want to talk to you. Mental health is in the building. Clear 250. Okay, well there. All right, we good there. All right, okay. Not good. Well, good. Mental health is in the building. So I said, because you know what, TV, I thought I saw your picture. I said, this woman is 71. She is aging like Cher. Even though Cher aging like a vampire. That white woman a vampire. I don't care what nobody say. Does anybody agree that Cher is a vampire? Anybody agree with the beast? Cher is a vampire. She knows something don't nobody know. I don't know how that white woman is. I'm trying to tell you. It's like she been in a cryogenic. Hey, Ma, it's like she been in some type of cryogenic space chamber. Just hanging out. Am I lying, Jessica? She won't get on. Yes, I had to change my photo. That was me. Okay, I said, dang, TBA hot and tried. I see why her husband kept her around. Even though she talked that mental health shit. I said she pretty. He probably just put them earplugs in his ear when she started talking mental health. He probably,
Hey, TBA. I said, yeah, TBA's husband, right? Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a, hey, TBA, you started talking about mental health. That was bad, man. Yeah, baby. Y'all know I ain't right. Y'all know I ain't right. Shout out to the chat. We had some new people come in. Hopefully they hit the like, and people be moving in the morning. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had to really get this in because I don't know how many. A lot of you Marks want legacies. You want children. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna do a review. I gotta do a review on this guy, y'all. Y'all know I'm all for masculinity and tough guys. Y'all know I'm all for bravado and believing in yourself. But there's a certain things. There's a time when a man crosses the line and he becomes disrespectful and downright dislikable. Now, some people may say, "Awesome, you cross that line all the time." Maybe so. Maybe so. And maybe I'm being a slight hypocrite. But when I do this review, y'all, I really want y'all to tell me have I crossed this line. Because maybe I have. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm, you know what I mean, that I have figured everything out. No. And I know. This is awesome. You talk shit all the time. You call women bitches and this, that, and the third, and you go. Yes, I do. However, I think there's a time when you make women uncomfortable, when you come off like a creep. And I don't believe that I come off like a creep. Now, I have been called weird on the internet. Maybe I am weird because I'm not like you Marks. Right? The Marks think I'm weird. But, however, I think, y'all, there's a time and a place for everything. And so I really want to do this review, y'all, but I'm going to do that a little bit later on. But, however, back to this legacy thing, y'all. I really want black men to understand this. Who's in here? The lovely Edible is here. The lovely Edible is in here. Edible has arrived. She should be working, but she do what she want to do on the white man's dime. Shout out to the lovely Edible. Edible, I gotta get this through I gotta get this out because I need black men to understand this. Marrying a woman is not just about you. It's about giving her the security of knowing that she got somebody. When she pop your children out, she has the security of knowing that she has a man there who's going to be by her side. Do y'all know there's nothing like walking into a room when you married? And I've never experienced this, y'all, but I've just seen it, y'all. Can you imagine a woman walking into she's being rolled into, she's going to the what they call it, ultrasounds. She's going through the issues of pregnancy with her husband. He's holding her hand as they do the ultrasound. You know what I mean? And he's going through the process of it. There's women who have experienced this. Women, am I lying? Right? And they know that somebody is there with them. They know that somebody cares. Let's think about that. Trey Marie, I'm terrible with these faces, y'all. But do you agree with what I'm saying, Trey Marie? Like there's women who have experienced this or they wish to experience it. And so they're going to put their life, because childbirth, giving birth to a child is dangerous and arduous work, right? It can last hours, even days, right? And so you want a woman to give that up and put her life on the line, and you won't even give her security? Like you won't, like, I don't understand, like, because I'm going to tell you something, my daughters won't accept that. I'm telling you, there's women that are not going to accept that deal. Nigga, you don't want to marry me, you don't get no motherfucking seed. You don't get no legacy. I'm not giving you a legacy, and you won't give me a commitment. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, when I'm saying commitment, y'all, I'm talking about a marriage. You won't give me that. Like, do y'all know how good it is for a woman to be walked into and a doctor come in? Y'all, he got his white coat on. Whiter than this. He got the stethoscope around his neck. Everybody. Shout out to my dog, MABW.
He got a stethoscope around the neck, got a little beeper. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how doctors do. He got his pants pulled up. You know what I'm saying? He got his little belt on and stuff. You know what I mean? He got his little pocket thing. He got his little MD. Ain't no, you know what I mean? PhD. He got the motherfucking letters on that motherfucker. Y'all know how he got them letters and shit. Then he got the name and shit. Dr. Scratch and Sniff. So Scratch and Sniff walking that motherfucker, you understand? He got his glasses on and shit. And he got his little minions behind him. Y'all know he got what do they call them, the doctors in training, the residency, what they call them? Y'all know what I'm talking about. They always got some little minions in tow that's kissing his ass. That's when I was selling dope, y'all. I used to like my minions in tow. Always get you some minions, black man. She was an advocate as well, Miss Jessica. I agree, Miss Jessica. A woman recently died during childbirth. A midwife doctor that, wow. See what I mean? He's going to disagree, TBAs. What am I going to disagree with Edward? What am I going to block TBA for? Let me go back through. You know he's going to block me. What did she do? Oh, let me go back and check somebody. Let me see. TBA, Michael, consider rebranding yourself and finding your niche for 2006. I think you'll get more views in fatherhood content versus man birth. Oh, that's what she said. Well, y'all, since I decided, I know everybody might think, Ediva said, oh, that's a great point. Ediva agrees, huh? Old mouth, huh? Old Jersey wet, old mouth in the East Coast agrees, huh? Well, that may make sense. You know what, y'all? I may think about that. You know what, y'all? Awesome could change. Awesome could particularly change and give up more fatherhood content, and you know what I mean? You know what? That makes sense. You know what, y'all? I'm thinking about doing that. I'm really thinking about never changing. I die first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a resto man. I'm spitting. And that's all it is. I'll never change. Talking about I should change. You don't change no beast. You don't change. Y'all, you don't change no beast, TVA. You don't change no beast. I'm ignorant. That's part of the charm of the town. Shout out to Ediva. Ediva thought I was going to change. She's like, maybe Awesome going to change. I told you I'm going to be more hateful for the new year. I'm being more of a beast. I'm leaning more into that. No, like my OGM was named Dr. Bush. Oh, was it? Oh, what up, Fru? How you doing, Fru? Oh, yeah, Dr. Bush, yeah. Dr. Bush was a mother. Terrible. I didn't learn nothing. Hey, Fru, talking about change. Tell me, Awesome, maybe you should rebrand yourself. Never. I die first. You see how ignorant I am, y'all? Hey, Fru, I'd rather do it my way and lose than do it somebody else's way and win. You know why? Because I'm a man. Besides, I have more. Besides, it wouldn't be no fun if everybody liked me. I tell them it wouldn't be I could only be me for a minute, and all of a sudden I tell everybody to go to hell. I'll blow it up because I like to smoke. Shout out to everybody. Now, back to women, y'all bringing these children into the world. You want a woman to give you. You want a woman. You want this. You require this. Every man at some point in time, y'all wants to see himself. He wants legacies, for the most part, right? He wants to see himself. He wants to be able to look around. You know what I mean? He has cars. He has, homes. He's been all over the world. He's had all of the beautiful women. Only so many beautiful women that you can get to. He's had boats. He's been places. He's seen things. Okay, all of that's great. At some point in time, y'all, he's going to want to look around and see something that resembles him, right? And since none of that is a legacy, how does a man create his legacy? The old-fashioned way. The old stick and move. Stick and move. That's me, y'all. That's how I see me, huh? Am I ignorant, chat? Am I ignorant? And so you mean to tell me, boss, a beast got to put cream on his hands, y'all. My hands get a little chafed. I still do push-ups on my knuckles, TBA, because I'm a Neanderthal. Shout out to the chat. And y'all, I asked myself, would that be, because I only tell y'all things that I believe that are commensurate with the advice that I would give my own daughter. So would I ever tell my daughter that was a good thing? Would I ever tell someone else's daughter that, you know what? Yeah, put yourself in this position, put your life on line to bring this man's seed about and have no true ties to him. Yeah, that's a great idea. So y'all have multiple names in the house. You don't have the security of, like I said, y'all, Dr. Bush, when he comes in and your husband, y'all know I get off track with y'all. She's in the bed laying down and he's standing there holding her hand. You know what I mean? And Dr. Bush walks in and she's not alone. And then he greets, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Listerine. I couldn't think of the last name, right? Hello. And then, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then he's addressing, and listen, when my husband will sign that, my husband will do this. My husband, you would deny her that, right? If that was her requirement? No, all women are not going to sign up to your baby mama, Mark. My daughter's not. And I don't give a fuck what you say. Shout out to TBA. To be honest, people like to hear from those with a little experience or self-discovery. Do you think you have enough life and love experience to speak on, to draw a crowd? You mean on this particular subject, TBA? With helping you create a solid foundation for your research, especially with, you mean, that's a great question, TBA. You mean, do I have enough experience to speak about this particular subject, this one? I believe so, from the standpoint of this. This is what I call, I'm not looking at me, I'm looking at someone else's perspective. So since I believe in marriage, right? I can't, okay, I believe that a woman would want security if she's going to bring about life. I believe that a quality woman would want that. She would want that. Like, I think that that's a fair statement to make. You see what I'm saying? I think that's a fair statement to make. Shout out to lovely Trey Marie. Trey Marie, did I say something right? Trey Marie likes that. TBA, this platform. Well, yeah, but what particular subject? You know what I'm saying? You talking about on what I talk about? On what I know. Like, I can't speak to, you know what I mean, like a lot of subjects, but however, what I'm comfortable with, I stay in that wheelhouse. Y'all know I don't come on here and try to give up no financial advice. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about in terms of giving a woman you want a legacy as a man. Don't think that every woman is going to sign up to be your baby mama. That's all. I'm going to tell you, if you think you getting gizmo, if you think that my daughter signed up, you think I went through all of this hell for her to bring home some bastard child by you? Out your goddamn mind, nigga. Let me see. Shout out to Trey Marie. I've been with my man 33 years. Ups and downs. Never were married. Shout out to Trey Marie. That is a beautiful thing. And each according to their own. Whatever they're saying, such thing that each according to its merit. Trey Marie, I'm old school in this regard, right? I want to see my daughter married. You see what I mean? That's huge for me. Now, however, maybe that wasn't a requirement for your father. Maybe he didn't view it that way. And I don't really want to get off into right or wrong, because I don't get off into that in this channel. I only get off into what is or what isn't. And just for me personally, right? For me personally, that your situation, Trey Marie, is very rare, where you see people have that connection for that length of a time. I'll give an example. I have a cousin named Mike Dunham, and Mike and his wife Linda, that's my daddy's actual nephew, and him and his wife Linda have been together about probably the same length. I remember them being together when I was a kid, and he recently got sick. He had a stroke, and they've had the ups and downs, this, that, and the third. Yes, she's still by his side. So I want to say this. I get that. I get that. I don't want you to think that I haven't witnessed that. However, for me, Trey Marie, I wish to see my daughter in that because because it's for me as a father. I want the ability to say, one of the things y'all notice I lead when I talk about my oldest daughter. The first thing I always say, y'all, is, yeah, my oldest daughter, she's married. It does me proud to say that. It does me proud as a father. It's a feather in my cap to say that. See what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm just speaking for me, Trey Marie. And so, once again, I don't want this, you know what I'm saying, ladies to take this to heart when I'm speaking, because, however, all situations are not created equal. However, all things, if they were, this is what I would want. This, I cannot lie about that. Yeah, this is a long time. Shout out to you. Sorry, but I didn't have a father. Okay, Trey, you still turned out to be a lovely young woman, because I can tell because you over here. I want to see my children married. I get what you're saying. Okay, Trey Marie, I just didn't want you to think that I was trying to, you know what I mean, throw shade or nothing like that. Shout out to TVA. She finally did something right this morning. Look at Edward. She in here co-signing somewhere. I see it. I want to see my children married too. Yes, because that right there, it provides security. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? That provides, if a woman is going to go through this, then she should have that. No woman should be denied that if she's worthy of that. You know what I'm saying? She's worthy. Now, being a great mother, being a great wife are two different things. Shout out to Ella. Just because you're one doesn't mean you're the other. However, if she is quality wife, we talking about quality women, y'all. We know every woman is not marriage material. I don't care what they say. Every woman is not Proverbs 31, as they like to say. You are not Proverbs 31. You are not a Proverbs 31 woman. You know what I'm saying? You say you a Proverbs 31 woman, but nobody else said that. Nobody else said that. Yes, that's a great feeling. My daughter is married, and I'm branding my son's wedding now. Shout out to 100% TBA. I'm sure that is a feather. Let me tell you something. If you ask me, my bad, y'all. Somebody was calling me. You asked me, y'all, my daughter could graduate from college and be a Supreme Court justice, right? These are my two options. I'm just saying, y'all, this isn't, I get to pick her life, right? She could graduate from college and be a Supreme Court justice. Or she could be and have no man and no children, right? And do that, right? She could be a career woman on the go, die by herself, but she can make an impact in that way. Or she could marry a quality man, have a really good life, not good, but a really good life, a solid life. She never needed for anything. She never wanted for anything. She never had to call me, lights, heat, gas, whenever they were able to take trips where I would commiserate within the budget. The children were paid for. My grandchildren were paid for. They went to college. She stayed with her husband for 60 years until he died of a stroke. You know what I mean? You know that. What do y'all think? I'm going to pick that. If you ask me, that's what I'm just trying to say. I would pick that life for her over her making an impact on the world. I would pick that life because that life to me will be more fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? I said a quality man, y'all. So I don't run from that, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not one of these people. Yo, I went to the what's the name yesterday. While I went to the store, there was a woman in there. She said Gizmo looking. She said she knows us from the Family Dollar, y'all. And she says Gizmo looking tough. I said, yeah, she thinks she's tough. She said, well, yeah, she is tough. And so that was my opportunity, y'all. That was all I needed. I said, no, my daughter's not tough. I said, you know what I'm saying? She said, you got to teach her how to be independent. She ain't gonna need. I said, no. I said, they only tell black women that. I don't tell my daughter to be independent. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, she need to be tough. I said, no, she got a tough daddy. She don't need to be tough. She got her father's tough. She don't need to be tough. You know what I'm saying? She said, I ain't got no dad. I said, well, you know. Then I didn't want to take it no further than that. But she's very unattractive in the face. You know what I'm saying? And, I can tell. Listen, that's fake tough. You're not real tough. You're fake tough. And so that's why you got no man, because don't nobody want to deal with you because you talk too much. And so there's that. Now, so go tell that tough stuff to somebody. Don't come over here telling my daughter about being tough. You know what I'm saying? She got a tough daddy. She don't need to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Now, shout out to TBA. I had 2 children by the age of 15. I was told I wouldn't be anything, but I'm successful as well as both of my children. God puts us in situations to grow us for whatever reason. Shout out to TBA. Shout out to TBA for making it through. We got somebody new here. Did I greet Mia? Hello, Miss Mia. Somebody new in the chat? I see somebody saying Mia. Nah, Proverbs 31 and 2. Yeah, you know that's their thing, man. You know they love that. Shout out to Mia. Make sure. Shout out Victoria Harris. Marriage is not the end goal to life. It's to do what you want that makes you fulfilled. Shout out to Victoria. That's a great question. You know, that's great, Victoria, because I'll be honest, this is discussion today. Appreciate you for being here with a beast of a man. My pup is still resting. She's been resting for quite some time, so I'm almost ready to check on her. And y'all, the reason I'm bringing this up, Victoria, because some women don't want marriage, right? And if you don't want marriage, then that's just what you don't want. However, here's the thing. I was talking about the title of this particular is if a man wants a wife, should she put herself in harm's way for a man who did not give her the sanctity or the what's the word I'm looking for, everybody, who did not give her the honor of a commitment, right? And I don't believe she should. I don't believe she should, because my daughters won't. And so, and another to piggyback that, Victoria, I don't know if doing what you want or what I want is the best thing, because somebody sacrificed for us. I often say that. We often think that we don't owe anybody. Yet if everybody thought that they didn't owe anybody, none of us would be here, and we wouldn't have the little that we do have. So I just think that's very important to keep in mind. Shout out to TBA. I'm living in my peace and my purpose, and it feels amazing to be in this space of life. Shout out to the lovely TBA as usual. Not every woman wants a man. Uh-oh. Now you about to get in trouble, Miss Victoria. Is it that you don't, are you speaking about you specifically? Do you have a man? Are you speaking for you? Because I know better. I know that women want men. We weren't made to be alone. We were not made to be alone, Miss Harris. We definitely, men want women and men want women and women want men. That's facts. And so we have to stop trying to lie to ourselves when we can't get the person that we want. I'm fine. No, you're not, Victoria. I don't believe that. You know how I know? You know why I don't believe you, Victoria? And I'm not saying that I'm not calling you a liar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, so I'm not calling you a liar. The reason I don't believe, I think you talked yourself into that. But the reason I don't believe you is because, generally speaking, people who are fine being alone, they don't even speak on it. It's like somebody saying I'm rich. Real rich people don't say they're rich. Only rappers and street niggas and, you know what I'm saying, people who ain't really got no money say they're rich. People who really rich don't say they're rich. Do y'all ever hear the Rothschilds or the Bilderbergs or the Bushes or the Kennedys say they're rich? Nobody got to say that. They never have to say that. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. We never have to say it. And I truly believe, Miss Harris, that we talk ourselves into these things because we've made so many poor decisions. And this isn't to Miss Harris specifically, everybody, just overall. We've made so many poor decisions leading up to that, and we poisoned so many relationships that then we tell ourselves we're comfortable being alone. And we weren't made to be alone, Miss Harris. We weren't made to be alone. And I'm gonna tell you this too. I believe that this trope is specifically pushed on black women. I believe it's done specifically to keep black women and black men apart. I 100% believe that. I believe that only black women say this in droves. I want to do it by myself. I'm alone. To what end? Women need men. Women need men to protect them. They do. The only reason you're able to say this, Miss Harris, in the civilized world is because men have basically civilized it to that point where you can't say it. No, I don't think you're being rude, Miss Harris, and I hope you don't think I am as well. I don't think you're being rude. No, I don't believe that. I'm in the military. Okay, well, there's no suitable men there for you, Miss Harris. You haven't found, you around men every day. Some of the manliest men of all. You can't find you a colonel, a motherfucking captain. Come on. That's sweet, Jessica. I was born to belong to a man. Shout out to Edwin. Edwin said, did y'all see what? No. Let me make sure I highlight this. I want y'all to read Edwin's time. She said, I was born to belong to a man. I want everybody to let that sink in for a second. Edwin said, I was born to belong to a man. That's the type of woman that's going to get some results. That's the type of woman that has had results. That's the type of woman that gets results. We have to stop saying that. You belong to God. No, Victoria. No. I belong to God. You belong to me. See that? Victoria, you belong to me. You belong to me. You belong to a beast. Shout out, Victoria. No, Victoria. Edva, I didn't realize it would have that effect on me like that. Which I'm in the military. And first of all, Miss Harris, thank you for your service. I don't want to they not even telling their enemies. What you mean? Oh, y'all, I think that's y'all lazy episode. Y'all, here's the thing, y'all. I just don't believe here's the thing, Miss Harris. I don't want you to think. First of all, if you don't mind me asking, since we're being honest, would you mind giving your age? I'll give you mine. I'm 45. Right? I'll be 46 in May. How old are you if you don't mind me asking? Right. Because you say you 21? You're 21. Are you trolling, Miss Harris? The lovely Ma about to do some investigation. You're 21 years old in the military? Do you have a Victoria Hills 45? Yeah. You are still a baby. Yeah. My doing some research as we speak. She I already know mine. She done shout out. She be back. So now I'm going to deal with you on the strength. Shout out to Fruit. I'm going to deal with you on the strength of a 20-year-old woman. All right. So I'm going to operate under the assumption that what you're saying is honest. Okay. 21 years old. You're in the prime of your life. Empty channel, awesome. Well, see, see, sounds like somebody might be trolling old awesome. 21 years old in the military. You know what I mean? It sounds like you're just trying to give us a little bit of content. Is this true? You don't have to do that. You could be a man for all we know. You know what I mean? You got nothing. You got no channel. Yeah. Victoria. Yes. Yeah, we don't. Well, see, I tried to operate with you in good faith. However, it does not seem that you're operating in good faith. It does not seem that you're operating in good faith. But on the small, slim chance that you are, I will tell you this. If you, at 21 years old, I want you to know it's going to go by faster than you think. Right? I want to 100% make that clear. It's going to go by faster than you think. And when it do, poof. And so, if you are 21, you will never be hotter than you are right now. If you are not. But the fact you're 21 will make you hot. Even if you was overweight. Let's say that you was fat. Hey, y'all, I don't like Gizmo sleeping this late, y'all. I'm getting nervous now. Let me go. Hold on, y'all. Let me check on my pup.
Hey, y'all, she is. I get a little nervous, y'all. I get nervous. I did a little, but she woke up at 4 this morning, but she wasn't up long. Was she before? Yeah, she got it before, but she didn't stay up long. She drunk some juice, sat on my lap for about 30 minutes, and then she laid back down. But I get a little nervous, y'all, when I don't see my puppy, daddy's puppy. She's growing in there. Yeah, Fru, you know, I just get so nervous. Fru, she's I know she's out of that delicate, that really delicate age. You know what I'm saying? When I was really trying to make sure, y'all, I used to watch her like a hawk. I would be like moving the cover. I would be like everything was just like it was so, and my hands are very hard and strong. So I was trying to like soften my hands just to almost letting them go dead in order to like pick her up and stuff like that. It was really something. So when she sleep, y'all, I get nervous. I get nervous, especially long time. But yeah, y'all say she's sitting there growing. So is this an age, y'all, where she's gonna start sleeping more? Have her food already made. Okay, Ma, but I think I'm gonna make what I'm gonna make is gonna be very simple. Shout out to Victoria. She says, "Q, thanks so much." The lovely Trey Marie. She's going to be a little sponge and absorb everything and learn and grow from you. I hope not everything. Shout out to Jessica. She is growing a lot. Can you tell, Jessica? Can you tell that she's grown? Can you ladies like really see the difference in her face, her facial features and stuff? I can tell. Now I'm starting to really see it. I think y'all saw it first because I see her so much. You know what I mean? You know, y'all see her too because I'm on here basically every day. But it's still like I'm doing it and seeing it every day in like real time. But I think the chat really peaked a lot of stuff because I got a lot of mothers in the chat. Because I'm gonna make some. What am I gonna make her to eat, y'all? I'm gonna make some eggs. She gonna eat these eggs. I don't know why she keep ducking these eggs. She done ducked eggs for the last 2 days, 3 days. She used to eat eggs. Shout out to that she gonna start sleeping more because she more active. Her looks coming in. Uh-oh, Trey Marie. Uh-oh. And Trey Marie, you remember, Trey Marie, y'all, has been she's been really going through the archives of the old videos. Trey Marie is really new, but she's been low-key, really supportive. And on the high key, too, she's been going through my old archives and sending, she said she was liking videos that I had done, months and months ago. And videos that, you know what I mean, that I had went back through. So Trey Marie definitely been on the channel. Trey Marie has definitely been in support. And yeah. Trey Marie definitely on her way. That's for sure. I'm new here, but I enjoy these young years. Shout out to you, Fru. Appreciate you so much. I can't tell y'all how important this is. And this is why I say, y'all, if you asking a woman to give you this, if you asking a woman to give you life, she should require a commitment from you. She should require that. Now, if you can get you have like the lovely Trey Marie said, she has a circumstance that didn't necessarily need that sort of commitment. And we know that there's that. But as a father, I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. I'm going to tell y'all no lie. Like, I want to put on my tux. I want to walk my old ass down the aisle and give my daughter away. Don't come in here trying to circumvent me, that honor, right? When I went through, no. You don't just get to, no. It's steps here. Shout out to Mai. It's levels to this shit. And she told me, she been telling me recently, it's levels to this shit. You don't just get the motherfucking hug. You don't just get no goddamn milk, nigga, and you ain't bought no motherfucking cow around here. Shout out to Victoria. Victoria, your page, we don't even know your page is real. Telling you almost my dad age. But hey, Victoria, but the old daddy look like this. The old daddy look like this. Shout out to, I'm back out of call. What you had a call for? Who was you calling? TBA, let me find out you got TBA might have something down low. Oh, I shouldn't have put that on the high, should I? I shouldn't have put that on the high. TBA, you got a down low?
TBA might got a down low. That's for some people who got a down low. Nobody has to know. Destiny, TBA got a down low. She all talking that mental health shit, but she doing the motherfucker. She doing the butterfly. It ain't the shout out to Trey Marie. Don't get shit twisted. I wish I had a father like you, help guide and protect me. But it's all right. My mama did just fine. Thank you so much, Miss Trey Marie. And you definitely seem to have turned out to be a quality woman indeed. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that love you for 33 years, baby. You doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and I do appreciate that. I accept that humbly. I want y'all to know that. Y'all kind work. Y'all, I tell y'all something. It's funny. I'm the hardest on myself. I'm always like, man, I need to do this. I ain't doing this. I'm the hardest on myself. And because I believe that's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? I've always been very hard on myself. Why my hands hard, y'all? I need some better. The hell is wrong with this lotion? Why my hands ain't hydrated? What's good hand lotion, ladies? I need to get some shout out to TBA. TBA. Y'all gotta excuse my read something in the chat from TBA. TBA, I don't have the words, man. People ain't shit, man. People just ain't shit. And me and Mike keep trying to tell y'all, and a few women that agree with us in the chat, them people that everybody, when y'all think that people be perfect, they be flawed. That he perfect, he's saying everything I want to hear, he doing everything. Motherfuckers ain't shit, man. Motherfuckers ain't shit. My deep man. How do you segue from that, y'all? I don't know. That's not something any child should ever have to endure. And y'all, that's not something any child should ever have to endure. That's heavy. That's heavy, ladies. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's why we need men, real men. We need real men, so that way they don't even the police is the police is your least of your worries. like before you get to the police, you got to go through these men, and these men ain't we gotta have men to protect children. We gotta have men to protect our women and our children. This is why Miss Victoria, if you are serious and you are still in here, we don't like, excuse me, let me speak for me. I don't like when women say they're independent, they don't need anybody. I don't. Because, y'all, it's probably one of the reasons y'all it's been so difficult for me to find daycare again, y'all, because after Gizmo got hurt at that daycare, y'all, I guess she got her head hit. Y'all, it changed something in me. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Y'all heard that, didn't you? We need real men. We need real men. We gotta have real men. We got to. Let me go, I just heard her, y'all. She just woke up. Hold on one sec. A beast and his puppy. A beast and him puppy. Gizmo, say hi. My puppy's here, everybody. Mwah. Daddy Pumpkin. Oh, goodness gracious. Everybody make sure they greet the Gizmo. Yes, indeed. Hi, Gizmo. Whew, y'all. Every day she wake up, y'all. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. My baby. When your fingers, watch your fingers, Tinky. That's it, Gizmo's mop. Say, Daddy got to do something with my mop. No. It's a, hey, it's a hi, Gizmo. Hey, y'all know Gizmo look like a little treasure troll. It's a hi, Tito. Oh, good. Here we go. Wait a minute, Precious. Let me get things going. Here. Okay, she wake up demanding. All right. Okay, here we go. I know. I'm about to do it. I know my job. That's a little white face. All right. Tink, all right. Yes. We got a little Nana here. We got a little Nana here going on, y'all. We got a little Nana. Gizmo like bananas. Just thank the creator for the banana pumpkin. Okay, we got little Nanas there. Let me start chefing up these. Let me start getting her meal ready before it be a problem. Let me start chefing up this meal before it be a problem, everybody. Shout out to chat. Oh, goodness gracious. Got a little bananas in here. Yo, you gotta have men on these walls, man. You got to have men on these walls. I can't say it enough. Real men. Not nice guys, not choir boys, men. Guys who don't mind doing whatever's necessary. And ain't gonna lose no sleep about it. Those kind of men. Then these other men don't have quarter. They can't hide. No real man takes advantage of children. No real man takes advantage of children. It's not okay. And I got smoke for anybody that supports that. Shout out to Miss Junie. Does she have a drink? Hey, Miss Junie, somebody new in the chat. Hey, Miss Junie. No, Miss Junie, this is just the banana so far. She gonna get one of those slightly. She usually don't like to eat and drink at the same time. It's kind of a separate process. Shout out to Miss Junie. Somebody new in the chat. Appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all recognize Miss Junie. Miss Junie, are you familiar with us over here and what we do? Or this your first time peeking in? The chat will bring you up to speed. As I zero back in on this particular topic, y'all, I gotta nail this down, y'all, because I wanna. Sometimes, y'all, I end up, you know what I'm saying, not getting truly what I need to express out, because I end up moving around too many different subjects. I want black men to get this through your heads. Get this through your heads once and for all, Mark. You can't have my daughter unless you want her, unless you take her off my hands. You don't get to just have her, just have your way, and then, you know what I'm saying, leave her, you know what I mean, and, you know, you move on. No. You want her, then you want it all. You don't get to pick and choose the parts of it, the parts that you like, and then don't accept it all. Nah. You taking her all. That means you marrying her. You don't get she not popping out no kids for you. All right? And I'm telling y'all, every man and every woman out not doing that. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Now, you have a lot of women that will. Yes, Tinkum, you got to eat that part first. Okay. Did you sleep good, Tinkum? Okay. This is Tinkum butt. This is the Tinkum butt. Shout out TBA. Let me see. Shout out to Miss Junie. Hello, love. Yes, indeed. Miss Junie, you're in the right place. This is a very, I have a very supportive, great chat. This is a chat that you would definitely love to be a part of. Be a part of our love. We don't have family. This is our family right here. She and I have each other, and this is our extended family. These women in this chat. They have been kind beyond measure and supportive more than you could possibly know. And they've become, yes, Tinkum. Well, eat your food, pumpkin. Don't talk and eat, baby. I'm talking about old. She's talking about old, like she didn't know. I'm talking about old. But you knew that, baby. We discussed this. What you on for? What's that? You need your nana? You want daddy to break it in another piece? Here you go. The better pieces. Daddy help you? Daddy have the answer to everything? Yeah? You have a cool, handsome daddy? You're cool? Your daddy cool? Daddy has all of the answers to your problems. Y'all keep an eye on Gizmo, y'all. I'll be back. I know, baby. Gotta make sure I subscribe for a beast. Y'all gotta make sure I put this coconut oil on this scar, y'all. I'm still mad about this scar. God, I'm gonna always be mad. I've been rubbing it out, y'all. It's been getting out. But it's fading out, y'all. I keep putting coconut oil, coconut butter on it every day. Daughter, let my baby get her, bastards. Chat jumping, ladies is getting along. At least I think. It could be beef behind the scenes. I don't know nothing about. If it is beef, Edible started it. Edible be doing her thing on the low and then trying to act like she didn't know nothing about it. That's what Edible trying to do. I'm sending love. Y'all so supportive. They hating on TVA. TVA was gonna make it because she TVA strong. That's strength. That's something no child should have to deal with. That's not even that makes me mad, man. That makes me so angry. And you know what's funny, y'all? They stayed putting black men in jail for non-violent crimes like weed. They had no problem giving black men the book for roaches of weed. But they never truly addressed stuff like that. Not in a real way. It's just funny to me. They got mandatory sentencing laws for crack cocaine. Mandatory sentencing. Throw the books, they're done. They're not even, you can't do nothing with them. You can't, but this is something that you got a problem with truly addressing in a real way. Oh, that part. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. You take that serious. That's funny, y'all. They take it serious when a black man trying to make a couple dollars. That's serious. Hey, are you being happy? I don't like no overly happy pup in the morning, y'all. Y'all know the rules. Tell Gizmo not a whole lot of happiness. Y'all make sure that's understood. I don't like happiness like overly. A little happiness, mid happiness. Mid. I like mid pup. I don't like no overly happy pup. Butt. Yes? She getting her drops, y'all? Yeah. Lord, I take it. Look at this, y'all. Bath and Body Work. That's Bath and Body. Brain and Body. You got to get your drops, pumpkin. You have to get your drops. Because you don't know nothing. That's why you got me to teach you. You don't know nothing. I know. I'm doing it. I got it. I don't like nobody telling me. What? You don't want your cup? Cup? You sure? Cup? Okay. Well, I tried to give it to you, precious. You don't listen to Daddy. Like you should. Look at egg. It's a little warm. Hold on. Say it. Blow. 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 Huh. I don't put salt and pepper in my eggs, y'all. I'm old school. I just like eggs tasting natural. Come on, Tandy. Let's come on. Let's eat some of this egg, Pumpkin. Hmm? No. Come on, Pumpkin. Let's eat some of the egg now. No. Egg. You haven't even tried it. What is wrong with you and eggs now? No. No. Please? Please try? Can you at least try for me? I would appreciate it. Y'all, it's one of the... See, normally, y'all, like a garbage disposal. Cheerios. Try the eggs, Pumpkin. Daddy try to give you eggs now. I'm holding out, y'all, on this toaster strudel. Let me see. The devil tried to put a mark on her, but she showed him who she is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's facts. Model be playing. Let's see. Well, what am I talking about? That's why it's an honor to witness God's greatness for my children. They could have turned out differently. Shout out to TBA. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All praise to the Creator. Yes, indeed. Jay Marie. I'm just asking for clarification on your statement. Okay. You belong to a beast. Y'all, I got a lovely chat. Lovely chat, y'all. It's a lot of times, y'all, we're still trying to figure it out from kind of with certain topics are interjected. You're never quite sure how to get things back on track. You know what I mean? In a way that's, in a way that's respectful. You know what I mean? And of course, it's not like the news over here, y'all. These are real life issues we deal with. Y'all know how the news is able to just do a segue. You know what I'm saying? From one topic to the next, because they gotta, you know what I mean? It's not quite the same, obviously, when you're dealing with real people in real situations, and we've come to become. We like a little family over here, so we got to put our arms around our people, because y'all done put y'all arms around my daughter and I, and allowed us to come into y'all lives and stuff like that, and people root for her and they root for me, and that matters. So I'm not gonna ever, the people that support us, we go through it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all went through the stuff with us, we go through it with y'all too. So. Yes, precious. Can we try these eggs, Pumpkin? Please? Lord have mercy. Pumpkin, I didn't make these eggs for you to just let them go to waste. Here, let's just try them, okay? Okay, here. What about the Cheerio on top? Here, would you eat it yourself? She's gonna take the Cheerio off the fork and leave the eggs. Pumpkin, try the egg. Try it for me, please. You eat eggs. I've seen you eat them over and over again. It's good for your brain, Pumpkin. All right. All right. They're warm. Look at Daddy. Oh, ladies, y'all got any tricks for this? Shout out to Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny, you got any tricks for this? Trey me, what you think? That's a great question. I always forget. It's right here. I always forget. That's it. Let me try that. Here. Try that. Sometimes she just like to move it around, but maybe she'll give me something. I always, y'all, when I'm so used to just putting the stuff on the plate. Let's try that. Thank you. Whoever said that, thank you. I gotta get used to using that. I'm precious. I got a little more Cheerios. More little oats. You know, oats. Them oats. You like oats? Okay. Well, I guess y'all, I gotta take what I can get. No, Junior, she eats eggs. She used to eat eggs often. And for the last 3 days, she hasn't liked them. She hasn't liked them. Tremely, put her food on her plate. Stuff like that. Shout out Trey Marie. She don't want to drink right now. She keep pushing that off. She don't want to drink right now, but I did have a plate. And sometimes I just forget to put it on there, y'all. But let me see. This is matter of fact, let me try something. Let me try something, y'all, slick. Let me try something real slick. Let me see y'all how slick I am. Dastardly daddy. It gives Molly a toaster strudel. Strudel. It's good. It's just like regular. I didn't do nothing to it. Hey, y'all, I'm something like a genius, ain't I? And also something like a genius. Shout out to him. Fruit, she ain't had eggs in the last 3 days. No, she ate them. You see, Fruit, you see me put that? Y'all see me put them. You good? Yeah? Okay, good. Let me stay out your way. Eat up, pumpkin. It's just regular toaster strudel, nothing in it. Just regular. Regular. That was smart, y'all. Y'all see how ingenious I am? That was dastardly.
It's wrapped up in there. It's wrapped up in that sweet ooey goodness. It's wrapped. Y'all see how I put it in that ooey goodness. You belong to a bee. You belong to a bee. Look, I gotta take some aspirin, y'all. Hold on. Y'all watch Gizmo. All right. How we doing, Chad? Hey, Chad, I was disappointed with myself. I think I need to make y'all aware of something that happened. So earlier yesterday, y'all went to go to the mailbox, took Gizmo out and checked the mailbox. And I saw this chick that I remember from the homeless shelter. Now, she was mentally unstable and she tried to, you know what I mean? She tried to get me jammed up. I just knew she was crazy and stuff like that. But then I realized that she had some mental issues. So I was, more, you know what I mean? Understanding of her situation, being I had Gizmo and so forth and so on, right? So anyway, y'all, I see this chick yesterday. And she apologized to me before she left. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was, she said, you can see that, you know what I mean, that she, at least I thought that she meant it. And, we end up making amends, for whatever that meant. I wasn't really tripping, one way or another. And I saw her yesterday, y'all, and I said, hey, friend, y'all know she looked at me and turned around and kept walking. Y'all, I was so stupid. Y'all, I felt so stupid. I said, that's what you get, Mark. That's what you get for not being a beast. Look at you now. Now you look like Mark. Abdul, I need to check Abdul. Hey, Trey Marie, you see how I stuffed them EGGS's in that HOTPOCKET? Hot pocket. I meant to say, I spelled hot pocket, but you know what I meant, strudel. Yeah, it was crazy, Trey Marie. I was so mad at myself. That was smart, wasn't it? That was very smart. Your daddy test for being smart. Can I have a test? No, I want a test. I don't want that. I want a test. Whatever. Can I have a test a little bit? I don't want that. I want some lips. Can I have a cheek? I don't want nothing. No, forget it. Read the 10. I need to trick you. Who, Gizmo? No, Gizmo didn't trick me. How she trick me? I beat Gizmo. She's not smarter than me. Is she? No. Thank you. She said no. She said no. I'm not smarter than my dad. My daddy won. Keep eating, pumpkin. It's delicious. Nothing's in it. hey, nothing's in it, Trey Marie. Nothing's in there. It's just a regular toasted strudel. That's it. Nothing nutritious. Hey, Trey Marie, the women just mad because they wouldn't have figured that out. I'm like a super genius.
But appreciate everybody for being in here. Gizmo, now y'all have some things we gotta get going. Thank y'all so much for being here with the Awesome and the Gizmo this morning. Could have been anywhere, set you in here. We're gracious and grateful and appreciative of you. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to my lovely moderators in here for always holding it down. Shout out to the people who come through and kick it in the morning. May y'all be blessed, peaceful. Y'all know who I am. You know what it is. Gizmo, say see you later. I'll see you later. Till next time, everybody. Say it one time. Our beast.